What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and man, do we have some interesting stuff going on. It feels like whenever there's insider leaks or anything crazy going on like that in the Fortnite land, that it always comes out of the blue, right? Because if you guys recall to a previous video I had made just the other day, we were talking about how the Terminator collaboration got leaked and everything, and it was leaked basically by a random Facebook account named Barbie Harp. Well, even more stuff appears to be getting leaked, because Barbie Harp has gone out of their way afterwards, showing the video of the Terminator cosmetics to talk about even more stuff going down very soon, and we don't really have any images of videos of things right now, so of course, things could be in the speculative territory, but considering this comes right after they give us a verified first look at the Terminator collaboration and an unreleased icon emote, I have a lot of suspicions that this is actually accurate, and maybe we'll even get more leaks and news later down the line, over the next few days that showcase images or videos or whatever else of the cosmetics, because, as Barbie Harp themselves have said, we do have images or videos to share once, the time is right, or once, they get all the information and permission to share them out there or whatever else. So firstly, what is going on here? What else is there other than the normal, oh hey, we have Terminator? Well, we have quite a bit. Firstly, over on Facebook and technically Twitter now, because they made a Twitter account, they had actually made a post saying that we're going to be getting more collaborations in the future, such as new icon emotes, which everyone expected. There's always new icon emotes in the game, but also new fighters as a collaboration. And there's been a lot of speculations over, could this be Street Fighter? Could this be Mortal Kombat? And even some people saying, could this be WWE? Now, it would make sense for WWE just because of the fact that whenever there's like a Super Slam event, or I guess, as they call it the SummerSlam right now, that is happening around August 5th, Epic Games typically has a little bit of a mini collaboration planned, or not even just like with Fortnite, but with Fall Guys and everything else, because we had seen a lot of different characters release in Fall Guys for the last SummerSlam and everything else, but in Fortnite we also got John Cena for the last SummerSlam. Now on top of that, we also know that there was a female John Cena outfit that was being worked on for a long time, so who knows, maybe that codename is being reused for another WWE character who's a female person in the WWE, and maybe that could be releasing in the near future, but it appears like we are going to be getting some sort of fighter collaboration in the game very soon. Now, it also could be Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, because we both have a new Mortal Kombat game coming out very soon, and we also know that Street Fighter is a collaboration franchise that has been in Fortnite multiple times, and there's so many characters that Fortnite can put in this game from the Street Fighter universe. But it seems like the most likely one with the most evidence backed up against it is actually WWE. Now, where it gets a little bit more saucy is the fact that they had actually mentioned that there was going to be a new anime collaboration happening very soon in Fortnite, and that this anime collaboration was going to be, not just your normal anime collab where it's like, oh hey, it's insert random anime here, but it was going to be with a franchise that is very loved and, basically beloved and, popular in the community, not even just in the community, but in social media as a whole. And a lot of people have been speculating, what could it be, right? We know that there's a One Piece Netflix, live adaptation releasing very soon. One Piece is having, their big Gear 5 moment or whatever else in the anime, and there's a lot of stuff going down with One Piece, so the most speculation right now is, oh hey, it could potentially be One Piece, we could get this in the game. However, the only reason I'm gonna say it's not One Piece is because, I made a joke DM with one of my friends a while ago who has been telling me to watch One Piece for the longest time, being like, One Piece will collaborate with Fortnite once I actually get caught up on the anime. And I'll be honest here, I'm like on episode 13 of the anime. I doubt I'll ever get caught up, to be completely honest. Maybe I should start watching it, take one for the team, and just start watching it so you guys end up getting One Piece in the game. Obviously, that's a little bit of a joke, of course. It could still be One Piece, but, there's a lot of other animes out there that have been having stuff releasing recently that it could be as well. I mean, there's like Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a lot of stuff going on there. We know that even when anime isn't releasing new seasons or whatever, we could get stuff like, My Hero Academia Wave 2, which is like the only anime collaboration we haven't gotten a second wave of yet, because we've had more Dragon Ball cosmetics, we've had more Naruto cosmetics, I'm pretty sure at least, yeah, we did have more Naruto cosmetics, but we've only ever had one wave of My Hero Academia, so who knows, maybe we can get a wave 2 of those characters. I know in a recent survey, My Hero Academia and One Piece were the two areas that, were the most like talked about in the survey, being like, hey, would you like to see these characters come to the game? And for My Hero Academia, it was more of the heroes, it wasn't really too much of the villains, it was like Endeavor, those type of characters and stuff, so it was more of the hero side of things, but One Piece was also on there, so that is kind of like, you know, where the speculation currently lies. Now, the only other bit of information regarding, you know, potential collaborations is the fact that we might be seeing an actual new icon emote or potentially a new musical artist getting an icon skin in the game. This is because the Barbie Harp account has actually made a new post talking about how a skin or, you know, something relating to their music would be very quote-unquote super crazy for the game, and they were specifically talking about a, if I actually look over here, Spanish singer/songwriter named Rosalia, or Rosalia, or something like that. You know, I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm sorry. I didn't know who this person was until just, you know, today, and that's not like to offend anyone or anything. I just really didn't know, so I probably butchered the name. But you know, that is an area that's kind of in the game right now, where it's like, oh hey, this person who also had like a lot of these in-game leaks from the developer builds of Fortnite is talking about more stuff happening, and they're talking about, you know, potentially another musician, you know, musical singer or whatever, who could be getting their own not only emote in the game, because they did mention, you know, there was more icon stuff coming, but also could potentially get a quote-unquote skin. Now, they did mention that they weren't going to, you know, 100% confirm everything, but they would hint at some stuff coming to the game in the future. But, you know, I would be curious to see if they're actually going to go through it, posting the videos of stuff going down, right? You know, of these cosmetics and everything else, because I know that a lot of people are going to be talking about the anime collaboration for like the next week or two until it officially releases in the game. But seeing as, you know, they're talking about an anime collaboration, I do speculate that we will be getting it in the next game update at the very least, or maybe with the next season, because, you know, the leaks were from in-game, right? It was from a developer and everything else, so if they have images and videos of this collaboration, it's got to be very soon, right? It can't be like a million updates away. It's got to be like within the next few updates, because I really don't see it being in a spot where they're going to be like, oh yeah, you know, there is actually just no images, I lied about that, teehee. Right, I feel like as time goes on, we got to get more information or something out of it, but I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you guys think about all the leaks going down recently, right? Like, I sat here and I was like, what do I even make a video on? Which topic do I talk about? There's just too much, right? There's too much to talk about coming out all at once. And, you know, like, I'm completely fine with the leaks at this point, right? Like, you know, I still have the stance up. I think insider leaks are kind of dumb, but it's like, you know, if they happen, they happen. You know, it's kind of like, hey, you can't really stop it. It's like the information's out there in the public now. I'm a news account, so I've got to share it anyways. But, you know, it's like, if I could live in a world where, you know, insider leaks didn't exist, I'd be kind of fine with it. You know, at least, you know, nothing like this. Like, you know, if there was like a leak being like, oh, a live event's going to be happening this season, I would be chill with that. But, you know, the stuff like this where it's like, oh, hey, we're getting this and this and this and this, and I'm not going to show full images of it or whatever, it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, on one end, I'm like hype, you know, we're getting more collaborations in the game, another anime is coming to the game or something, but on the other hand, I'm like, well, you can't just tell me this and then not show me any of the items or cosmetics or anything. Please, come on, tell me more. I need to know what the cosmetics are, what the anime is. So, you know, I'm like in this 50-50 zone where it's like, on one hand, I'm kind of against insider leaks, but on the other hand, at this point, I'm like, well, it's going to happen no matter what, right? So it's like, at least if you're going to leak it, give us some more information to talk about and stuff, because I want to see what the stuff's going down with. But of course, since it's insider leaks, not everything can just be yoinked from a file and showed to us, so it's obviously going to be in that very vague area. But with that said, my name is FireMonkey. Hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video, and assuming everything goes back to normal, we should be back to your regular content schedule, talking about in-file leaks very, very soon. So, catch you champs and champettes next time with another video. Peace out.